the sky. In the city of angels, feels like I'm coming home. With my head up in the clouds, I am searching for something, and I'm still hoping. 'Cause I wanna be in, not out, wanna make this all count. Yes, I wanna go crazy now, gonna make this all count. Feeling like a rock star, 'cause tonight I'm getting out of line and it's alright. Feeling like feeling like just as cool as John Wayne in his movies. Feeling like I'm James Dean and I know it. Feeling like feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star. Feeling like a rock star.
But it's not that easy. You're complicating things for me. No, it's not that easy. Maybe just a little time can heal me, but it doesn't feel the way. What are you doing to me? Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. was that stupid? Maybe just a little time can make you change your mind about us. I thought that we were meant to be. Why'd you break my heart? Left me in the dark, dark. Why'd you have to go? I don't wanna feel this way. Though I'm broken, I'm still hoping I could be with you. I'm still breathing, it's not easy. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. I'm just a fool for you. For you. For you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tuesday Night Studio Sessions. My name is Sean. I'll be your host. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Tonight's show is going to be all about the South Florida drone meetup that I went to this last weekend. I had a really, really good time. I didn't realize how far that part of Florida was from Nashville until we drove it. I don't know what I was thinking when I was going to do it by myself, when I was going to leave halfway through Saturday and drive back here so that I could film church on Sunday. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It probably took, it said 11 and a half hours on Waze, but it turned into like 14 and a half hours probably. It took us an hour and a half to drive through Atlanta to go probably, I don't know, 20 miles. Just horrible bumper to bumper traffic in Atlanta. But it was well worth it. I got a really bad sunburn there. And I've kind of desaturated my screen so I don't look like a lobster. But if you look real closely, you can see my headband tan line right there. And right here, you can see my sunglasses. They were actually that big, but they really just, you can kind of see in there. But today is peel day. So I've been putting aloe vera gel all over my face every day, twice a day since I got back. But yeah, my face is, I didn't put it on this afternoon after I took a shower because I was going to have a live stream tonight and I didn't want to look like a blue Smurf. But yeah, so I think because I didn't put it on today or this afternoon, that it's probably going to start peeling. I was noticing like kind of underneath my eyebrows were kind of, there was some white skin coming off or whatever. So, but the South Florida drone meetup was so much fun. I got to meet people in person that I have talked to for years. I got to hang out with Ken Heron again. I got to meet just a lot of people. I got to meet people from New York, from Canada, from all over the place. People that I recognized from the live stream that were there. Gary was there from Brent Ariels. Chris Waters was there. Bob Casey was there. Trying to think who else. I got to meet Kelly from Ready Set Drone. I feel like we've chatted, but never, like we haven't been on camera together and we've never talked to each other in person. So I already knew that Ken Heron was a great guy, but Kelly was a great guy too. There were some other people that were there that I had seen on YouTube for years that were kind of kept to themselves and were preoccupied, and I felt like the whole reason they went there was to, promote their channel or whatever, but they kind of weren't engaged with anybody. So they kind of lost points with me, but Ken Heron and Kelly, they were great guys. So yeah, I'm going to go through the chat. I don't want to go too far in the chat without recognizing who's here. So Eat More Possum was here first. He probably came over here, said a comment, and then went over to Dad Random's live stream. But Brent was here first. Stephen Drones was second. JC Flying was third. John Carroll. Stephen Drones. Oh, Stephen Drones. I met Grumpy Farts with Drones. Is that right? No, Old Farts with Drones. And I dropped your name and he knew who you were. I was like, Stephen Drone's been talking about your channel, and he's like, oh, Stephen Drones, that's cool. So I had to use Stephen Drone's name to be relevant there. Charles Gillespie's in the house. What's up? Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Who else we got here? Dustin from One Vision Aerial. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Jim's Droning's here. Evening, Sean, and all the chatsters. Chris from Sunrise Water Media is here. That's his comment. So I almost did the same thing that I did to you before, where I did the visual effect. I don't remember what my visual effect's on. Yep, still on green. I was going to change that to red, but I ran out of time today. But I got some crazy sunburn there. I really thought I wasn't going to need sunburn or sunscreen because I was kind of in the shade most of the day, I thought. But the back of my legs got the worst. So I know that everybody's been watching videos of the meetup. And if you see me over on the side of the raffle with my camera, the back of my legs are in the sun that entire time. So my calves, like today they were itching like crazy. I've been doing pretty good with my face with the aloe vera, but I completely forgot about my legs, and they were just on fire today. So Jim's and Droning's in the house. Who else we got? That might be it. I feel like I've said hi to everybody here. Yep, that's it. So we've got a pretty interesting show tonight. I'm not going to show you all of my footage from the drone meetup, but I have saved a couple clips, primarily from my Insta360 1-inch. I had a great time following Chris around, chasing him with my my 360 camera while he was shooting with his 360 camera. My selfie stick was a little bit longer, so it looked like I had a drone following him around. It was way too windy for me to actually fly a drone, so I used a 360 camera on a long pole, and that was my drone for the weekend. Wasn't the best. Stitch line's not the best, but I got some really cool shots. And tonight we are going to see a near-death experience of a DJI FPV drone almost colliding with the DJI Inspire 2. And since I got that on camera with my Insta360 camera, with the 360 camera, I was able to see that from many different angles. So we're going to play several different angles, one from the audience's perspective, one from the FPV pilot's perspective, one from the Inspire pilot's perspective. There you go. And then a close-up shot of the drones actually almost colliding. So we got that. We have a clip from Ken Heron. We filmed a kind of a weather forecaster, like on location in the hurricane. So it was so windy. We had the palm trees flying in the background. And but what I'm going to show you today is going to be kind of a behind the scenes look at that shot. And then whenever I put together my proper video, it's going to look a lot better and sound a lot better. Ken sent me his audio file today, so I haven't actually edited it together. And we also did one of how on-camera microphones sound in the wind and the importance of a dead cat. So those are the two clips that I recorded with Ken. That was a lot of fun. I'm also going to show a video tonight from Ray Kelly he did kind of a walk around, pointing at different people. So yeah, the video from Ray is a lot better than anything that I could put out because he knew everybody. I was kind of new to the Florida club, so Chris said Sean was comparing pole length. He kept following me, making me feel inadequate. It's not about the size; it's how you use it, man. So yeah, I'm gonna take a swig of coffee. How was y'all's week? Yep, John told me about how windy it was going to be. He had to bail at the last minute. I wish I could have met him. But the pole I was using this weekend, I was actually surprised that it ended up being invisible. I thought for sure it was going to stick out on the ends, but it was a Neewer boom pole that stretches out 3 meters. So it was good. I was able to stick it over the picnic shelter's roof, which was pretty cool. And then I got some shots of the water. There was nothing close to us in the water. So when you looked at the water view, and I'll show you in the video clips coming up, I invited people from Facebook to the live stream, but told them that it was going to start at 7. So I wanted to get you guys in here to talk about, secret stuff. And then, but I got 10 people in here, which is pretty good for me. I had a really good time. Got to have some one-on-one conversations with Chris, and Bob and Gary. Gary was walking me around, introducing me to people. And, I met a lot of really, really cool people. So I'm going to go through all of my stickers and try to connect with all of them. I also got a poster that has a bunch of drone people on it. And Gary gave me a good idea of just going through that poster and asking people to be guests on my show. So I might do that. But I don't think I'm going to do it all the time. I think I might do like every other week, maybe have a guest, because I know you guys don't like it when I ignore you when I have a guest. So I did grab swag, but I am keeping it all for myself. So I don't know if you're wanting me to send it to you. I'm sure people have things left over. Maddie, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Dude, it was so fun meeting you. I thought you were really cool in person. I sent you an email asking for your video file. And you'll find out why in a minute. I might play that clip first since you're in the chat. But yeah. So, actually, maybe it's a good idea to play it right now. I will play it now. So this first video I'm going to show you, I recorded with my 360 camera, and this is me and Bob Casey hanging out. And Maddie is about to rip the parking lot a new one. And I had already hit record and got him setting up, putting his drone down on the helipad. And then right before he took off, I made sure the camera was recording. So I hit the record button again and I turned it off. So hopefully if Maddie sends me his flight footage, I can promote his channel and still use this footage because the footage is good. I just don't have, like he flew around my pole and all kinds of stuff, and I didn't get any of that on film. So, but yeah, this is there. So this is me and Bob Casey, and Maddie is over by the. I know that's what she said, but I mean, I'm just gonna stick my pole up in the ground. And that's it. Wasn't that awesome? So I was all excited to get that flight. He like flew right up to my pole and then took off. He did all kinds of cool stuff, and I didn't get any of that. So maybe we can cross-pollinate there. But I have some more clips to play. This next clip is going to be of me chasing Chris around. I'm trying to think which one's the first one. This might be it. Your hair is so fine. And I'm like, no, that's Karen. I don't know if y'all can see Chris back there. Karens are he's walking around with his selfie stick. I tried to add a hummingbird to my logo. The drones are kind of like hummingbirds, they kind of stop. They kind of hover around. There's Kelly right there getting in my shot. So the tracking messed up. The other thing I want to tell you guys is...
Give me some water!
I know size doesn't matter.
What the hey?
Having a whole ball thing.
That's a whole. Wait a minute. You know who had that? Bro Knows Photo. Wow. That guy, his YouTube channel. He's a camera guy. That's awesome. But he did, when the X3 came out, they gave him the big pole. He was walking around like a baseball game or something. Oh, you got some? I got some. I got that one. Just hit me. I was kidding. Drones out of the trees with this thing.
Sean, you compensate.
Maybe
much?
it'll be a food. You gotta get your win somewhere.
It's a 720 view here.
That was so much fun. I thought he was sticking the stick up. I thought we were gonna duel or something. All right, Maddie, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Again, pleasure to meet you, man. It was very cool. All right, so then the next video that we have actually has Maddie in it. This is the footage. These are several different clips of the near crash. So I think this is it.
I missed it. Do it again.
Now here's from a different angle.
I missed it. Do it again. I missed it. Do it again.
Now here's Maddie flying the Inspire while all this is happening. There's Billy Powell right there. Kelly.
I missed it. Do it again.
Captain Ray's over there filming.
You know, actually hit me up if you want a big one. I got the Tenets. I never use it. So I got battery, charger, case. With dual battery setup, and you can get anything from the thin batteries I have all the way out to. That's what the camera got. You can get batteries.
Do you want to keep flying or do you want to bring it
They weigh
down?
like a pound. So that weighs like a pound. You got low battery?
You landing there?
No. All I wanted to do was just fly it.
Once he lands it, then there's no reason for me to leave it.
So Jim would have got really violent if someone hit his Inspire. So I thought that was really cool. What I loved about that, and I'll probably use that footage right there to do a whole 360 tutorial on how. Now those shots weren't the best, right? You saw me at the end there. I was just hanging out with my stick, like my selfie stick with the selfie pole with the 360 camera on the end of it. But I was able to get some great footage by just sticking that thing up in the air and letting it record what happened. And what I love about it is that picnic shelter where everybody was, and help me out, guys, who was flying the, so Maddie was flying the Inspire, and what was the guy's name that was flying the FPV drone? He had the DJI Sucks shirt on. But the pavilion that was right next to the guy that was flying the FPV drone, you know, they all go, whoa, you know, there's this huge sound. And then you can use that sound to kind of, you know, to hear what's happening in the clip. So there's several audio cues. There's the whole pavilion going, whoa. And then there's a guy saying, wait, I missed it. Do it again. You know, or do it again. I missed it. So there's those two audio cues that kind of, you know, make, you know, gives you an audio reference as to what's happening in the clip and when. So Chris said the guy's name is Max that was flying. So he was really good though. Max was amazing. I was over talking to Kelly, and the DJI FPV drone flew across the water, and then it did a flip right in front, or no. Yeah, it did a flip right in front of the palm tree and then came down. So Chris put Max's channel up in the chat. I'm going to subscribe to him right now. So yeah, Max Air 420 is his call name, right here in the. Here's the link to his channel right here. But I mean, I'm going to go back and watch his videos because he was. Hopefully, that video is on his channel because it was cool. I'm trying to think if I have any other clips. All right, here. I think this is the last clip of mine that I'm going to show tonight. No, here's two. So here is the Gary cam. So I showed you guys Bob and Chris and Maddie, and here is Gary. Project Flipped. So we were watching Draymond video. He was shooting a shot of his neighborhood in the winter, and we saw these guys that were like walking backwards real slow, and I was like, oh, so. And then I've got a video on my channel where I flew the Avata from a football field into the bleachers, and then went through the back of the bleachers, and then like landed right in front of me. And so I started the video with that, of me sitting there with my controller, and it's kind of backing up, and then all of a sudden the bleachers like kind of come around the video because it's got that bowl kind of look. Yeah. And so I was like, let's just do stuff backwards or upside down, or like last month was decayed. So there's a short clip of Gary. I talked to Gary a lot in different conversations, but yeah, we had a good time. Beauchart was there. I'd met him on some live streams in the past. There were faces I definitely recognized, but I didn't have time to talk to everybody. I don't think that's true. Just everybody. There's so much going on the entire day. My wife was there, so I was trying to kind of make sure she was okay. She ended up finding a family with dogs, and she hung out with them the whole time. And she was, when we got in the car, she was talking about Milkshake, and I was like, "Who's Milkshake?" And that's the dog. And she was talking about the dog like it was hers. And so she made some friends. And another thing that was really cool is like there are some people that just kind of wanted to talk about everything that they knew, but for the most part, everybody was just kind of chill and hanging out. And if they knew you were good at something, they'd ask you a question. But for the most part, it was just it was checking out drones. One guy had a underwater drone, and I was hoping I was going to get to see his drone go underwater. But that didn't happen. But yeah, had a really good time. Everybody went out for dinner after the drone meetup. And I didn't take part in that because we were going to drive back on Sunday. So I decided that me and my wife were just going to go, find some live music and eat some surf and turf. And so we ended up going to Mulligan's. So I guess Florida Atlantic University was in the Final Four. So we were upstairs in Mulligan's, and there was a bar. The top of it was kind of a bar with like seating around it, and you kind of overlooked the water. But as soon as it went dark, like you couldn't see anything on the water. But it was really good food. It was expensive, but it was really good. I had a steak and some shrimp, and the wife had nachos, and it was just a good time. But the atmosphere at Mulligan's was pretty crazy, just because, like Florida Atlantic University (FAU) made it to the Final Four, I guess they hadn't ever made it before, so it was a Cinderella story, and then they lost by 1 goal at the buzzer. So that's what we heard the next morning all over the news, and so it was pretty crazy. But next, I'm going to show you guys a behind-the-scenes video of... I don't know where I'm going to put this. I think I'm going to do kind of just a recap video, like a total recap video. Total Recall. Ooh. But I thought this was pretty cool. So what can I print? Some straws for him to drink through. There's a side conversation that I'm not reading right now. Something about everything sucks. Okay. So I'm going to play this video. This one's pretty funny. That's got Ken and Kelly in it. All right, and you're right here's your mark. Right there.
Wait, we gotta wait till the wind picks up again.
You want me to get that palm tree behind you?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gotta be dramatic. You got it?
Yeah. Bob Casey's in here too.
Now the wind dies down when we want it.
It still looks really windy.
This is Ken Herron in the Weather Center. We got a big high pressure system coming in across the ocean right now. I don't think the big stuff's gonna come quite some time. So just stay tuned to the Weather Center. It's gonna be all right. Oh!
Nice.
Isn't that what the weather people?
So that'll be coming up on my channel. It's pretty funny. A couple other things that were kind of interesting. There was a guy there that had 3 GoPro Karmas fully decked out. And I thought that was pretty cool. That's just like I'm like buying old cameras that people just don't talk about anymore. This guy is buying old drones that nobody talks about anymore. But that Karma was flying pretty good in the wind. He took our picture, like the main picture that's on my thumbnail. That came from his GoPro Karma. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah. So I'm going to share what's going on in the club. So get ready for the psychedelic mouse. Woo! So Alex, which is in the chat, you still here, Alex? Took some amazing photos. I was looking at this earlier. Let me see if I can get it full screen. So this is a photo he took. And I thought this was gorgeous. Now, Alex, is this where we were? Like these sailboats right here, were we hanging out right here? I guess my mouse is freaking out. But if you guys aren't following Alex, you should go follow him. This looks like a sphere photo. Just because I can see the stitch line right there, but I think this is, look how beautiful this is, y'all. Just beautiful. Yeah, so looking at it, it's definitely a panorama. If it was a completely 360 shot, I think these sailboats would be over here. So it looks cropped a little bit. But I love these lights, these green lights reflecting off of the water. And it kind of looks long exposure too. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Mavic 3 panorama, then cropped. So yeah, it's not fully 360. And it's done with several different pictures stitched together. But still beautiful. And it's, I don't know if you guys know how difficult this shot is, but your drone, so just to give you kind of a reference, like you can see like right here where this boat was over here and then it moved over here by the time the next photo was taken. So this is a combination of like 48 pictures, I think. And if it was anywhere near as windy as it was during the meetup, like the fact that this shot happened is a miracle. So Alex, you did a great job on this picture. And then here is another gorgeous image from Alex. Check this out, y'all. Just take it in. Take it in. My wife and I tried to find the beach, but we never did. We were also exhausted. We ended up going to like the square, which was on Jensen Beach Boulevard. So we figured that was going to end up at the beach, but it might have been just too dark. I feel like we might have like gone to dinner right here. Maybe. I don't know. So those two pictures are from Alex. So Gary was starstruck meeting Chris. Awesome. Gary, you missed it, but showed the 360 video of me chasing Chris all around the meetup with my 360 camera. Alex said, "Good call, Sean, but applied a preset, then tweaked it. I'm going to look up the preset and let you know. Give me a sec." So, Alex, are you talking about the preset on the panorama? Is it like a night shot or something like that? Like the way the water's kind of milky kind of reminds me of a long exposure a little bit, and the way that the light is glowing. Y'all are funny. Next we're going to stop talking about the drone meetup a little bit. Well, maybe we should finish talking about the drone meetup. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I wanted to find the video that that Ray posted. All right, so here's some pictures from Alex. So there's almost the whole crew right there. There's Gary, Alex, Bob, and I don't remember his name. What's his name? You should tag people in these pictures so I know who I'm looking at. I do know this is the guy that draws the poster. Scott. That's right. So Scott is the guy that that makes the posters that I brought home. There's Bob Casey with the Sean Hyde Studios hat on right there. He left the sticker on it like a gangsta. So that's pretty cool. And then this. Oh, this is Duffy's. So this is where they went for dinner that night. Jackrabbit FPV. Oh, that's not right. All right, subscribing to him. Where was I?
Almost.
3 at home.
And then they switch. What, did they go back?
So our was 3 at home.
So this is the guy that his wife hung out with my wife all day. I wanted to show the video. I thought this was kind of fun. Old mini with a flag on it. Yeah, this one right here.
This adventure will continue with the 3rd annual South Florida Drone Meetup in Jensen Beach, Florida. A great time was had by all, and I want to thank all who came in as well as our sponsors.
All right, we got one of the drone pilots from North Carolina here. How you doing, brother?
Good, how you doing?
So, what do you think about the South Florida Drone Meetup?
Beautiful. Yeah.
You getting a little sun?
Getting a little sun. Feeling good.
All right, you having a good time?
Absolutely.
All right, good. Thanks for coming. All right, so anyway, all right, we got an interview going on here. I don't want to interrupt him.
This is different than mine. I was a little confused about it.
All right, we got some superstars over here. How you doing, DeMarco? There's Uncle Kevin. How you doing? All right, there's a couple more superstars. How you doing? Hey. Look at all this stuff. Look at it. This is the raffle prize table, everybody. This is the raffle prize table. Yes, the 2 top prizes are over here. And Brad's stealing some stickers over there. But anyway, look at these raffle prizes. And there's an Evo 2 Pro V3 in that box there. But anyway, we got Kelly Shores, another superstar here.
And you know what? Bob Casey hooked me up with a Dr. Pepper.
All right, man.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah, we got Chris Waters. How you doing? Sean, all right. There he is. How you doing, man? And we got Trucker Steve over here.
Hey, what's going on? You alive again?
And we got a couple of superstars over here from the South Florida Drone Flyers. Al. And Ken. How you doing?
How you doing?
Look at this setup that they got. Oh my God.
Check out the front.
He's got flags flying. I gotta get a picture of this. Oh my Lord, look at him. Look at this professional setup. Man, I am telling you. I gotta get some drone shots. Oh, look at these 2 superstars right here. How you doing?
Hey, Ray. Awesome event.
Thank you. All right, we gotta get Chris. He's flying a drone. Somebody's finally flying a drone. How you doing?
Hi.
All right, what are you flying?
Air 2S.
How do you like it? Tell me about it.
Oh my God, it's a great drone, man.
Pretty windy too, right?
It's windy, but it's handling the wind very well.
Yeah, you brought your dad, right? How you doing? Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. And we got Marcus Crawford over here, another drone superstar. Right here.
There's Captain
Oh man, I'm telling you. And then look at this. This is the drone superstar hideout.
This is the Christmas. This is the
Ron
Christmas
Brown,
table.
Ron Brown's here. And we got everybody knows Stevie Bronx.
All the
How
way
you
from
doing?
where? All the way from where, Ray?
The Bronx. And we got Chris. Chris is here. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, and we got Gary. Gary's here. He was just indisposed, but he's one of our international drone pilots right here.
All the way from Canada, eh?
Hey, man, thank you for coming. Really, I appreciate
We
it.
just sent the Tim Hortons for some coffee.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thanks, guys. Have fun. All right, now we got now they got their own canopy, you know. And then we got a female drone celebrity right here, Tammy Jean. How you doing?
Hey, Ray.
You having a good time?
Awesome.
All right.
Great day.
All right, we got Kevin, Tommy, and Susan. How you guys doing? Nice setup. I like it. Look at that. Very patriotic. I'm telling you, we got to show Tony's van because I would like to get a picture of the inside, but I don't want to open it. But anyway, he supplies the generator for us and the mic system. And I got to say thank you to Tony. But anyway, we got Lisa over here. How you doing, Lisa? How you doing? All right. But anyway, guys, we're having a good time here. I wish I was live. Here's Rick. How you doing?
Good, right?
And so many great pilots. And we got Audrey, one of our female drone pilots. I'm telling you. And we got two more over here. Yeah, how you doing, Monica and Ken? He's busy, you know, he's busy. Probably making $1 million deal. I know how it is. And we got Bill Romaine over here, our live stream expert.
Are you okay?
How you doing, Bill?
All right. I got some.
How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing? Some medicine.
Well, anyway, guys, that's about it. Then we got Johnny Drone Flyer and Ken Herron.
Pour it over.
And Ken, what do you got to say about the South Florida Drone Fly meetup?
Oh, it's great. It's great. You know, it smells better than any other meetup that I've been to.
And we got Michael Ray. Michael Ray's here.
The cocoa butter in the air.
And we got Jim Beauchard, another international drone pilot. I'm telling you. And we got...
You sure you're okay?
I forgot your name.
Steve
From New York. NYPD. He's got a nice setup, and I'm really appreciative you're here.
Thank you for having me.
We got Lee DeBell. How you doing, Lee? All right, I think I got everybody. All right. Have a good one, guys. Next year, April 6th, 2024. April 6th. Join us at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
All right. So all the people I don't know, you could see in that video. But I'm planning on taking this year and hooking up with a lot of people that were in that video and inviting them to the channel to interview my way. So look forward to that. So yeah. What time is it? 7:30. 7:30. Do we have anything new we need to talk about? Gary, you're already registered? Hey, what was the deal with that list? He kept saying that like there were special prizes for people that were on the list and you had to remember what number you were on the list. Are you going to remember that you're number 6 in a year? Because I didn't even remember what my number was. And I registered like the week of. I went on, I forget, it might have been Johnny Drone Flyer's live stream. And I told them I was coming and they put me on the list right then. But I thought it was a great time. I'm going to see what I can do about getting one up here going. I don't know how to do that. But I would love to do that again, but not necessarily have to travel that far. So I want to try to get one maybe in the Tennessee, Kentucky area. I know we've got Minefield in the fall, but I want to try to see if I can get something else going when when Nashville is beautiful and green. So yeah. Not sure where I'd do it though. If I started one up here, I'd want something beautiful to film with our drones. I mean, there's a lot of good countryside here, but yeah. So yeah. I was trying to think what came out this week. There are a couple things that came out this week, I thought. Oh. So now that you guys have seen videos of the Insta360 Flow, is what they called it, we're going to watch this real quick. Oh, it's already up there. So this is Insta360's. I'm going to put me back on there. So this is Insta360's new mobile gimbal. And a lot of the things that I said that I wanted last week, and I was hoping it was going to happen, they actually did. So I have several OBSBot cameras that point at me and track me while I'm walking around. Now I know that the Insta360, the DJI mobile, Osmo mobiles, they track you. But there's a couple things that this does that the DJI doesn't do. And so I want to, so Insta360 for years have been coming up with all these master shots, ways of taking your footage and then making things better out of that footage with AI and pointing at certain things and tracking and deep track and all that kind of stuff. So there's several innovations in this that I just kind of want to point out. First, let's watch this.
Create like a pro with
I don't want the audio to cause a copyright strike. All right, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to commentate a little bit. And I'm going to pause here and there, and I just want to show you guys why I like it. I love how it folds up, first of all. I love the full screen on the back of it that gives you information, and it's like a battery indicator. It also has little cameras in it for tracking and stuff like that. There was something I noticed in this video that I haven't noticed yet, and that was, so Deep Track is pretty awesome. So Deep Track, just like my Insta360 camera, when I was tracking Chris with my Insta360 camera, Chris went behind palm trees and it still tracked him. The slow motion tracking is pretty awesome in this. Zoom tracking, which is pretty awesome. So I want to pause right there. So with zoom tracking, like you can set an object and then you can zoom in and out on it. I don't know that you can do that with the DJI. Maybe you can, but I thought that was pretty awesome. And then there's the built-in tripod is pretty cool. The 360 panorama is cool and it animates it for you. Time shift. It's got time shift in there with your phone. It's got FPV mode. Vertical, blah. But look at this hoop mode. So we're going to back up a little bit. So what it looks like to me, and I don't have it yet, but it looks like you can track several different things in the same video. So we've got a green tracker that's keeping the hoop. We've got another red one that is doing just the goal. And then you've got a blue one that's tracking the ball. AI editing, so it automatically makes clips, which is kind of cool, but I think they all do that. All day battery life. It actually fits in your pocket, and it's a power bank. And then there are accessories that go with it, a microphone and a light, which looks pretty awesome. So anyway, I thought that was really cool. So I'm definitely planning on getting one. It's only $150, so why not? I just don't know which one to get, the white one or the gray one. But and the other thing is figuring out whether it will actually grab onto better phones. So we're going to run through some of the inserts. So Insta360 Flow custom insert. Custom insert is a decorative plastic sheet inserted into the Flow's transparent battery shell. So you can put little skins on it for $10, which is pretty cool. Kind of gimmicky. Ooh. Oh. So let's see what other accessories we have for it. This is the Flow light for $25. You can add a USB-C light to it. Some of us big bone folk, there is no need for tracking. We fit the whole frame. Nice. Yes, it will track you while you nap. So there's that. Not sure why this isn't working. Type-C lightning cable, Type-C to C, all-purpose tripod. So there's not many accessories out for it yet. But why are there 10 things in my cart? Wow, I'm glad I didn't check out. Now I got the sniffles, y'all. This is messed up. So I'm trying to think if anything else came out this week that I was going to talk about. Oh, I know what else. The other thing I was going to talk about. I wanted to finish going through here. This is a video from John Carroll. Actually, I want to show this one first. Oh, that didn't work. That did work for me earlier this week. So let's watch this video from John Carroll. I don't know why I stopped sharing the screen. I'm glad I wasn't picking my nose or something. I want to share my screen again. Yeah, good job, John. Threw in some special effects in there, I see. Oh, dang it. I did it again. Share the screen. Entire screen. Share system audio. Got it. So that was a video by John. I believe we already saw the Draymond videos. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my new logo. So I decided to rebrand myself right before the Florida drone meetup. And I wanted to kind of show you where things are. So, oh, no, that's not the file. This is where it finally ended up. So, I was trying to figure out how to do the word mark, which is basically the text on your logo. And my word mark has been pretty plain. And I wanted to add motion to my logo. So I was looking for a font that was kind of, had motion. So italic font kind of gives things motion. I wanted to go back to a regular S in the middle of my logo. So I decided to basically take my normal logo, or I decided to find this font. And I got the inspiration from my Contigo Fit cup. So if you look at Contigo cups, this is the same font that Contigo uses. And then on the Contigo Fit, they use this treatment where it's a capital letters in this I don't know, kind of a leaf box. So this leaf box went with my pattern, my logo that I had already. So I was like, I'm just going to go with that. My logo looks great in black and white. I passed out things this weekend with my new logo on it that was all one color, but then I totally tricked it out here. I wanted to make it kind of look like a blade that was spinning. When I was at the meet, Maddie loved my blade sticker that I was handing out to all the club members. So I can use this motion. It still kind of looks like it's spinning a little bit. This is the kind of the flat version on a light background. But I want to show you kind of when I was designing it. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. So this was the thought pattern with my logo. It's a little crazy. But I showed you guys this one last week and you guys didn't like it. So right after the live stream, I went to the drawing board and I was looking for, I thought about changing my word mark to Sean Ide Studios. And I thought about doing like a Sean.is, several different things. But realized that I really like this font. But when I saw the Contigo, I saw how strong that font was. So I decided to go there. So this is going to be the design that's going to be on a hat, where it's a horizontal version of it. And then this is the black and white version, y'all. I think the black and white version looks really good. So I can do a one color white, kind of like Nike does, or I can do a one color black. So Brent, let me see what the rotation is. It says it's rotated -1 degrees, but I know that's not right. Pretty sure it was like 7 degrees. It didn't end up being that much. But I based it on this letter I right here. So I took my logo, smacked it right up against the letter I, and then rotated it. What's up, Bob? You missed my whole show. You were on it and everything. It was really good meeting you in person, Bob. I had a great time hanging out. So the plan is to take this word mark, and kind of redo a lot of these stickers. So yeah. I've already updated SeanIdeStudios.com. So I think the logo looks really, really good as a word mark. I finally have a logo where the S matches the S, so it'll stand on its own. It's very simple, 4 colors. So, and very easily will go down to one color. So yeah. So Bob, you're still in Florida? Everybody's saying hi to Bob. Bob took over the show. So Bob, I'm going to play a video, and I told everybody that you were in the video, but I didn't really talk about where you were in the video. So I'm going to pull this back up. All right, and you're right here's your mark. Right there.
Wait, we gotta wait till the wind picks up again.
All right, everybody look for Bob in the background.
You want to get that palm tree behind you?
No. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's gotta be dramatic. You got it?
Yeah. All right, y'all watching the bottom right corner. There's Bob taking his picture.
Now the wind dies down when we want it.
Yeah, it still looks really windy.
This is Ken Herron in the Weather Center. We got a big high pressure system coming in across the ocean right now. I don't think the big stuff's gonna come quite some time. So just stay tuned to the Weather Center. It's gonna be all right. Oh!
Nice. Isn't that what the weather people do?
So there's Bob back there. Actually, I thought he was taking setting up the camera so he was taking a picture of himself, but I think he was putting his camera down to take pictures of sailboats. But yeah. And then Bob, I've got video of you, me and you watching Maddie fly. Oh, Bob was taking water B-roll. That's cool. But yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about tonight. My goal this week, so I've got a wedding to shoot in 2 weeks. So those of you that were at the meetup, you got to see my Sony FS5. I got 2 of those, and so my goal this week is to put one of them on a gimbal. So strip it completely down and get some footage. But yeah, and I'll probably upload the video of Ken doing the audio tests, and I'll mix it with some shots of the camera and all that. But yeah, hope you guys have a good week. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So hope y'all have a wonderful week. Hope y'all get up and fly or take some videos. Steven Drones, I will be getting your stuff out this week. I might send you an email asking what you said you wanted, because I think you put it in last week's chat, but I couldn't find it today. So I know you didn't want a shirt, you wanted something else, and so anyway, I need to get that information from you. But yeah, that's it. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Please like, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell for notifications of when I put out more live streams, more videos about drones, action cameras, and regular cameras. Have a wonderful week, y'all. Peace out.